What's good, ladies and gentlemen? I'm Michael, and today we are going to be talking about the largest, if not the second largest, physical insecurity that most people have with their bodies. And this is mainly for men in the bodybuilding community, right? What is that? That is skinny wrists and thin ankles. Everybody thinks that, look at these wimpy little wrists, right? They're so fragile. Look at these ankles. Look like they could snap from underneath you, especially if you don't train legs. But in all seriousness, this is a serious problem. It's not a serious problem, but it's a problem in that people amplify it in the spotlight effect. Michael, I clicked on this video because I want to know if I can make my wrists or my ankles bigger. Can I? Let's talk about it. People say that if you train the surrounding muscle groups, that your wrists and your ankles will become bigger. So if we pull up a diagram of the skeletal muscles that attach to your radius and your ulna, which is just fancy words for the two bones of your forearm, we could see, yes, that the muscles do attach down to the wrist. But their circumference, or in other words, their size, starts to get smaller as we attach to the actual wrist joint. And this makes sense. The biggest part of your forearm is near the elbow, and the smallest part is by your wrist. Similarly, we can look at the fibula and the tibia of the legs, which are just below your knee of your leg. And again, we see that there are muscles that come all the way down and they insert to that wrist or to that ankle, but they're diminishing in size. So if we do work out, let's say calves, which includes our gastrocnemius and our soleus, we work out our wrist flexors and extensors, yes, our wrists and our ankles will get bigger, but to a certain extent. When we look at the wrist and the ankle joints, what we find is that a large majority of the size is from your actual bone structure. Yes, there's tendons there that connect your muscle to your bone, and there's also ligaments there that connect your bone to your bone. Not really sure what that was. But it is mainly, your size of your wrists and your ankles is largely determined by the size of your bone structure. And the only real way I know that you could change your bone structure is by jumping on human growth hormone before your growth plates close. I don't recommend this because there's a bigger problem at hand. People have this compulsive, obsessive nature where they want to fix every little imperfection. There's a saying, never satisfied, right? I don't completely agree with that saying. I love the saying, strive for greatness. And I actually have an Evolve Fitness wristband that says strive for greatness. But you should be satisfied for what you have, right? You should think, how can I make myself better? How can I improve? But you shouldn't nitpick every little thing because you're going to drive yourself insane. So in short, can you increase the size of your wrists and your ankles? Yes, you can by working out. They should increase slightly, but not to a huge extent unless you change your bone structure altogether. That's all I got for this video, guys. Once again, be comfortable in your own skin. Stop trying to change every little thing. Embrace who you are and enjoy the moment. That's all I got for this video, guys. See you in the next one. Peace.